Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. A few months ago, I did a video on Truist Bank and I gave you everything that you should know about Truist. And today we're going to do an update about the Truist Bank business credit cards and everything that you should know about getting approved in 2026. Truist was formed in 2019 through a merger of two banks, that was BB&T and SunTrust. And today, Truist Bank is among the top 10 largest banks in the US. Now, the focus of today's video will be discussing each of the business credit cards, as well as approval requirements and of course data points for getting approved for each of these cards. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, before we talk about the credit cards, let's just give some more details about Truist and the actual bank itself. Now, Truist Financial Corporation is an American bank holding company that's headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. Truist has 2,781 branches in 15 states, including Washington, D.C. That's going to be North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Indiana, Texas, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Now, if you want a little bit more information about Truist as well as all their other products and services, I highly recommend that you refer back to my video about Truist Bank and everything that you need to know. I'm going to link that video right here. That's just if you want more additional details about their checking, savings accounts, other products that they offer besides business credit cards. Let's go over data points for the approval with Truist business credit cards. Now, first, they will be pulling your Equifax credit score. This is actually for personal and business credit cards. Now, I recommend having a 680 credit score for the greatest chances of approval. Now, at the time of recording this video, they do still offer pre-approval online for credit cards. I recommend that you check that out. Now, if you're currently having issues with your credit score or you're in the process of rebuilding your credit, I recommend using Rising. It gives you access to a tri-merge credit report and scores, while also helping you identify negative items and getting them removed off of your credit report. Rising can also help you build positive payment history through rent reporting and utility reporting, including back reporting up to 24 months, which can strengthen your credit profile. Now, you can try them out with a 7-day trial. It's $1 and the link will be down in the description. Now, to increase your odds of approval, I would recommend opening a business checking and business savings with Truist. I also recommend making bi-weekly deposits for 90 days. That will show business cash flow and profitability. Now, Truist will be looking at your early warning services report in order to open this account for you. Now, if you're not familiar with early warnings, I have an entire video that covers that. It also shows you how to remove information from your early warnings report. I'm going to link that video right here. But just know that this is owned by 7 of the major US banks in America. That's going to be Bank of America, Capital One, JP Morgan Chase, PNC Bank, Truist, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. Now, the Truist business credit card application is of course stated income like most business credit cards, but Truist does reserve the right to ask you for financial documentation at any time. So other than that, it'll be the exact same qualifications that you expect for any other business credit card, meaning no late payments, no derogatory marks, no collections, no charge-offs. If you can get that removed from your credit report, that would be ideal. So currently we are on Truist.com. I want to start by taking a look at their checking accounts. Now, Truist has 3 checking accounts that you can choose from. Let's start with the Truist Simple Business Checking. This one is straightforward with no monthly maintenance fee. It's perfect if you're starting out. The benefits here is that you have 50 total combined transactions per month at no charge. There's also no charge for the first $2,000 in cash deposits. Anything after this will be a 0.003 fee per dollar. That's going to be for $2,001 and up. You can also get a Truist business debit card with the option to personalize it for you and your employees. Then we have the Truist Dynamic Business Checking. You can fuel the pace of your small business with more perks as your balance grows. Now, this one has 500 total combined transactions per month at no charge. There's no charge for the first $25,000 in cash deposits, and after that, it'll be 0.0031 for a fee per dollar. That's basically for $25,001 and more. Now, there is a $25 monthly maintenance fee that's waived if you have a balance of $5,000 for the average relationship ledger. You also get the same benefit with the debit cards to personalize them. And then there is the Truist Community Checking. With this one, you get 225 total combined transactions per month at no charge. And there's no charge for the first $25,000 in cash deposits. And that's going to be 0.0025 for the fee per dollar that goes from $25,001 and higher. There's also no monthly maintenance fee, and then you also get that same option to personalize debit cards. Now, you can schedule an appointment if you want to open this particular account. There's also a nice table breakdown here if you want to just take a look at that. It gives you some other information like the incoming domestic wires, the deposit balance tiers, or any other details that you might want when it comes to Truist and their checking accounts. If I had to pick one, I would just keep it simple, guys. Open up the Truist Simple Business Checking. I have this one. This one works perfectly fine. All right, next we're taking a look at the Small Business Savings Account. There is the Truist Simple Business Savings. I'm going to say I would just have this one. You can deposit up to 20 items and $5,000 in cash each month at no charge. And then as your balance grows, you can pair this with like the Truist Simple Checking Account. I would definitely do that. It's the best to avoid monthly fees and if you expect to maintain a balance of $5,000 or less. Now, if you want to keep over $5,000, you can look at the Truist Business Money Market Account. You have easy access to your funds and check writing capabilities. You can deposit up to 10 items and $5,000 per month for free. As your balance grows, then you can pair this with other accounts. Now, I don't recommend using this one, honestly. This one is way better if you just want to keep a balance of $5,000 with no fees. It's very simple. Then there is the Truist Business Certificate of Deposit. If you wanted some additional options with them for business, then you can look at terms from 7 days to 5 years, and you get reliable returns based on a guaranteed fixed interest rate. Now, if you want more additional details about these accounts, you can go to learn more on the website. But like I said, if you're just trying to get their business credit cards, just do the Truist Simple Business Savings. You can really do $5,000 in this account or the other one, the Truist Simple account, the checking. If you did $5,000 between both of those, I mean, that would absolutely be perfect. That's really all that they require you to hold in those accounts. And if you were going to apply for a business credit card after that, that will put you in the most ideal situation. Now, before we move on to the credit cards, one thing that I do want to point out, I've had a few people get approved for these loans. So if you want to get a loan with Truist, look at the Simple Business Loan. You can actually borrow up to $50,000 for whatever you need for your business with no collateral required and no financial statements or liquidity verification for eligible requests. Length of time in business and business type restrictions may apply. So, of course, we've talked about what is a restricted business. So if you don't fall in that particular category, I would open up a business account, right? Let them know that you have a brand new business. Maybe you've been in business for like 6 months. Put the $5,000 in the simple checking and the simple savings. I have seen people get approved, and they have been approved for at least $25,000 that I'm aware of with no documentation. And just be aware they also have options like the small business auto loan. You can apply for a specific loan for amounts up to $250,000 with terms of up to 75 months. That's available, of course, at the time of recording. You can also get up to 100% financing available plus 10% for soft cost. They also have things like small business commercial vehicle and equipment loans. If you want more information about that, maybe I'll make a separate video on those, and small business real estate loans. But the other one that you might want to look at is the small business line of credit. Now, when it comes to this one, it can go up to $100,000 and you have terms from 12 to 36 months. However, for this one, they might require documentation. I would say that you should start with the credit cards first. Put money into the simple checking, the simple savings, maybe even see if you can get approved for the simple business loan. And then after all of that, if you were approved, I mean, that is a lot of products with this particular bank. You can definitely look at the business line of credit, but normally they would require some sort of documentation in order to qualify you for approval. All right, now looking at the credit cards, let's start with the Truist Business Cash Rewards Card. This one gives you 0% APR for 9 months. months, this is definitely one of the ones that I would say that you should get. You can also get 3% on gas, 2% at restaurants and office supply stores up to $2,000 in combined spend, in 2 and 3% categories per month. You also get 1% on all other eligible purchases. And at the time of recording, you can earn $300 in bonus rewards after you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days after account opening. You also get 10, 25, or 50% loyalty cash bonus. Now, you can get this when you deposit cash rewards into an eligible Truist business checking account, savings, or money market account, and the bonus percentage will depend on your business deposit and account type as well as your balance. Then there's the Truist Business Premium Card. Now, this one does have a $299 annual fee, but it is waived for the first year and each year that you spend $100,000 or more on this card. There's also variable interest rates of 15.74% to 24.79% at the time of recording this video. You can earn unlimited 2% cash back on every eligible purchase. You also earn $1,000 in bonus rewards after you spend $15,000 on purchases in the first 90 days after account opening, and you can enjoy a 10% loyalty cash bonus when rewards are redeemed into an eligible Truist business checking, savings, or money market account. Now, obviously, if you plan on doing some higher spending, that might be a good card for you, but I'll tell you the ones that I think that you should focus on. Now, there's the Truist Business Rewards Card. It's $49 for the annual fee, but it is waived in the first year. Same variable APR, and you can earn 2 miles per dollar spent on airfare, hotels, and car rentals. You also earn 1 mile per dollar spent on all other eligible purchases. You also earn 20,000 bonus miles after you spend $2,000 within the first 90 days of account opening. For me personally, I don't really see much value in this card. There are much better business credit cards when it comes to travel. So if you just want to have more products with Truist, then you can. However, the one that I would recommend next would be the Truist Business Card. No annual fee, 0% APR for 12 months, a lower APR, 13.79% to 22.74% variable APR. Now, I would recommend that you get the Truist Business Credit Card as well as getting the Truist Business Cash Rewards Card. I have seen people get approved for both cards, okay? So you can look at applying for actually both of these in the same day, and sometimes it'll only be one hard pull. All right, so next, I want to take you through the application process for one of these cards. So to begin, they're going to ask you if you're an authorized representative of your organization. Obviously, you should be. Then you'll want to enter your first name, your last name, as well as your email address. And then are any of the organization's majority owners 25% stake or higher a foreign individual / entity or a representative of a foreign government? Obviously, no. Does the organization have operations that'll conduct business in a foreign country? Obviously, no, we should not. And then once it's all filled out, you can click on Start Application. Next, they're going to ask if you already have a banking ID and password. You should say yes, and you should sign into your online account. Then you'll be asked for your organization information. You can put whether you're a sole proprietor, a partnership, a corporation, an LLC, or a nonprofit. If you do select LLC and you're a single member, just make sure to do the single member option. You'll then be asked to enter your EIN number, so you'll want to put that here, and then it will also ask for your organization's phone number. It'll also ask if this is a mobile number. You'll then select your industry type, and sometimes there'll be like drop downs that are already going to apply to you. You can select the one that's closest to your business. Then you'll want to enter your date of legal formation. That will be the day that you started your business, and also the state of legal formation. Then you'll be asked to enter your number of employees, your annual sales, and then your organization activity. So depending on what your business does, just give a brief description. And then it will ask for your organization's physical address. And as you notice, it's only so many that you can use here. So your business does have to be in one of these states. After you enter all of your organization information, it will then ask for the applicant's personal information. And then you'll enter your first name, your last name, your social, your date of birth, your relationship to the organization, your citizenship, and then you'll enter your authorized signer phone number and your authorized signer current residence. Now, once again, when you look at the states, you do need to be in their footprint in order to be able to complete this application. So there's really like no way around it. You have to live in one of the states, or maybe you're associated with someone else that does as far as your business goes. Now, once that's done, you'll look at the disclosures and agreements, you'll consent to the electronic signature, and then you'll check this box and then you'll continue. So I'm going to stop right here, but that's pretty much all you need to fill out the application. It's very simple and it's very straightforward. The thing you want to really make sure is that you open the checking, you open the savings, you fund the account, and you meet the credit criteria. If you do that, you should definitely have no issue getting approved for a business credit card with Truist. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or concerns about Truist or their business credit cards, please drop that in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. If you were approved for any of their business credit cards and you feel comfortable sharing your data points, please do so in the comments below. That definitely helps everyone else that's watching this video right now. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.